This isn't lit. And it tastes like shit. Hi there. My name's Eddie Stevens. You're watching a Rugby Rant Banter video. I'm here in my very poorly lit, what I call workout shed. You would probably call it a garage or a garage. But it's my workout shed. There's a bunch of workout shit in this direction behind the camera. I'm not going to show you it. It's a bit messy. Audio is not good in here. It's weird, isn't it? Poor video and audio quality, and yet this is where I'm doing the video. I can't be asked to do it anywhere else. We've been doing, I've been doing player, I've been running through the England squad, thinking about who should or shouldn't be playing for England in the upcoming Six Nations. Some of it has been very tricky. We did a prop video. We went through the props. That was tricky. Then we did hookers, didn't we? Remember, we had a lot of fun doing hookers. And now we moved on to locks, second row. So let's do that. This is a England lock video. Now, lock or second row, whatever you want to call it, is in many ways the easiest position to talk about because we're so blessed with talent there for England at the moment. It's not really an area of concern, and therefore this is in many ways the most boring position to talk about. But we'll do it anyway, and you'll watch it and you'll like it, and everything will be fine. First of all, you can't start a discussion about England locks without talking about Maro Itoje. Now, Maro Itoje is a player who generally, historically, has been the first name on an England team sheet for years and years now. Just unarguably a world-class player. However, in the build-up to this World Cup, I had concerns, as many of you did. He hasn't been playing at his best. However, again, he did come good big time at the World Cup, played really well. So he is absolutely still the man for England. He's there. He's in the squad every day of the week. Similarly, his partner for much of the World Cup, Ollie Chesham, out injured. There was no way of knowing if he was going to be as good when he came back as he had been playing pre-injury. And if anything, he was even better. I thought he was one of our best performers at the World Cup. So there's a lock partnership right there that can do us proud for a long time. And you'd be tempted to say, well, we'll start with them. Except that Ollie Chesham didn't even start in the World Cup semi-final because George Martin came into the team and was even bloody better than the other two. So that's three quality locks, and all three of them can also play six. So we're not too worried there, but there is more. You had Dave Ribbons in the England squad, who is now in France, and I'm not sure as I say this if he's eligible for England now, because even though we've all gone over the eligibility laws for England multiple times, but we still can't ever remember them, can we? And I'm not sure if Dave Ribbons still is eligible, but if he is, he's still an option. There's Johnny Hill at Sale, who has a huge arsehole. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say has. Whoops, he is a huge arsehole. I am not saying that Johnny Hill has a huge arsehole. I don't know anything about it, but he can be a huge arsehole in a good way. So you can be a huge arsehole in a good way. You can't have a huge arsehole in a good way. That's not true, actually. I've just thought of a situation in which it would be beneficial. But let's move on from that. Johnny Hill, he's a possibility as an England lock. And then another name that springs to mind, we've got four so far, and then there's Joe Launchbury, who, you know, he was playing for Wasps, and then I destroyed the entire team with my Shider's touch. If you don't know what that is, you should be listening to my podcast, Rugby Rant Banter. He is now at Quins, and even though he hasn't done anything spectacular, and I wouldn't say based on his current form he necessarily deserves an England call-up. He is Joe Launchbury, right? Yes, if he was called up, he'd be getting in on reputation, but it's a hell of a reputation, and I don't think many people would be raising their eyebrows if he was selected for England. So that's 5 now. And then there's a few others, just the ones that come to my mind. There's Adam Coles. Is it Adam Coles? At Northampton. I don't know why that doesn't sound right to me, but I'm pretty sure it is. a guy who has played for England before, and I actually was impressed with when he played for England, but he wasn't a fan favourite. I think he was sort of unfortunate to be playing in not a great England team. But he's been playing really well for Saints, whether it's 6 or lock. And then another player that I've got my eye on, also at Saints, is Chanyamanga, who hasn't done anything to blow our minds yet for Saints. He's only started twice, though. And when he was at London Irish, he was very impressive. So I'm hoping that he does. He shows us what he's got. And I'm sure you can think of some other locks. If you think of anyone I've not mentioned, put them in the comments. But the bottom line is, second row is not an area of concern for England. We are blessed there, that's for sure.